Hello everyone, and thanks for coming back to the channel. You know why you're here. We're doing another giveaway. And as you can see from that little sticky note, we've got 10 sets of quads to give away. But that's not all that you see here. There's some complete and near complete sets. Before we get started, before you leave your comment, the rules. You've got to be a subscriber. Leave one comment only. Don't leave a question because I won't be responding to you. If you have a question, send me an email, or hit me up on Facebook, or leave a comment on a different video if you have a question. Also, like the video. Let's see if we can get the number of likes equal to the number of comments. We've got real close in the past. And for those of you that are new to the channel, this happens every once in a while. I don't tend to sell anything. I don't tear it down generally. If it flies, I leave it as it is, and then eventually it goes back out the door to someone who's lucky enough to win. So those are the rules. Let's go through what we've got out here. We've got the Jumper T12 radio there, and we've got the charger. I forget, this is the Hobby Mate charger that I reviewed a while back. We've got some Prime 1S goggles, as you see there. This is the Delron, this is the 66, I believe. This is a 1S. This is the XJB 140, 145, I forget. That was one of my favorites for a long time. It still kind of is, but it just doesn't get as much fly time because I'm busy flying other things. You can see I've got those original DYS props on there. Where I have the original boxes, I will be putting them back in the box for safe travels. I know I have the box for this. I don't have the box for that, and I'm certainly don't have the box for that. But next, so that was number one. Number two, we've got the Eachine VRD3s, we've got the Eachine TS130, and we've got the betafpv 65X. Number three, one of my longtime favorites. This was, oh man, this one's seen so many flights. This is my original 2S Whoop, and that is the Delron 76. We've got the Top Sky F7X goggles. We've got my Devo 7E. This has been well used and loved. Hopefully it'll find some more love. It's got a 4-in-1 module in it, but it doesn't work anymore. And I'll explain why I've paired these things up the way I have in a minute. And also the Tomo Quad Sidewinder. This one is 4S, or you can if you want to. Now, so I paired those two quads with this radio because they're running Spectrum, and this radio will bind to it. So if you don't want to use the radio, you can bind it up, but you'll have to replace the receiver first. Over here is essentially the same. This has got a multi-protocol module built into it, as you can see there by the back. Hopefully I've got a little bit of light. And those are also running Spectrum or DSMX, DSM2. So it will bind to this radio. So really in this set, all you need is batteries. This set you need a radio and charger. This set you need a charger and batteries. Oh, you need batteries over here. I don't ship batteries, so if it came with batteries, the batteries won't be coming out. Number four is the Leader 3. I also threw in some spare motors. You might enjoy on those. Those are the Tachyon 1108, I believe. Let me see. 5,000 kV. I don't have my lights out here, so you probably can't see that. These do have the C2 motors on them, so you shouldn't have any problems running 3-inch props on this, but some extra motors, build something out. Also, we got the LDRC ET V2. I believe this is the 100 as it's there on the box. Number five, we've got the B-Whoop B06, one of the first RTF brushless whoops, I think. And then this is what used to be my test bed for motors. I believe this is the Atlas 125 frame. So I used this a long time, but it's a pain in the butt to work on. So you can fly it as it is or transfer all the guts out to something else. I believe it has the HGLRC F425 stack, which is kind of aged, but it worked last time I flew it. If you're missing a receiver in anything, I apologize. I had to scavenge a little bit from time to time. Let's see, we did 5, now down to 6. So we've got the Tiny GT7 and the Leader 2.5. Number 7 is the Ishii trash can. Oh, and I forget this one. I think it's the Diatone R205. I might be wrong on that. Anyways, it's a 2-incher. Number 7 is the Helifar Turtles. I think that's a 135. And then we've got the US 65 down here with an extra frame and canopy, because I suspect in some hands this frame and canopy won't last. I do believe those materials are not as robust as the original. I know this frame is kind of ugly. I ordered a blue one, but I ended up with yellow. So you get a yellow one. And last but not least is a conversion for the Snapper 7 into a plastic frame, and another one of my test beds with the same stack as the others. Let's see, I believe these are 1407 4000 kV motors. It's not wanting to focus on that, it's focusing on the couch bed in the background. But this has seen a lot of flights and flies quite well. Very light, so you can fly that in a small space on 4S. So you're going to need to be patient with me. It's going to take me a long time to get all this stuff out. Continental US, I will pay for shipping. I'm going to pay for shipping this time. I haven't been spending as much on the channel because I haven't been flying, doing as many reviews because the weather's been terrible. I heard the other day this is the most snow we've had in 11 years, I think it was. Temperature high today, I believe, was 19. So, yay. So be patient with me getting these out the door. There's only one post office nearby, and it's really not that close, and I have to do that over my lunch hour because with the kids and the rest of our schedule, it's a little bit of a pain. But like I said, be a subscriber. Leave one comment and one comment only. Hit that like button. Let's get the like button and the comment number the same. And I will pay for shipping in the continental US. For our friends outside the US, shipping will be for you to take care of, and we take care of that via PayPal. Usually it doesn't cost too much, and unless you're in one of those areas, it's really, really sensitive. I shipped a Mobula 7 to Australia. Andrew, I hope you received that. We tried twice, 3 times? We tried multiple times. I haven't heard anything in a couple of weeks. I'm hoping that made it to you. And I think that was like $22 to get that little box all the way to Australia. So if you win this one and you're in a remote part of the world, that could be costly by the time everything gets boxed up. You know, just this box alone is almost twice the size of the Mobula 7. So something to consider. If you win and you say no thanks, then, you know, that's just, you know, your choice. I won't have hurt feelings. I'll just put it in another giveaway at another time. We have 10 sets out here, so we're going to pick 12. So 2 people can be picked and not actually get anything. So if you're alternate number 1 and 2 or 11 and 12, there's a possibility that if everybody comes through and gets in contact with me and takes care of everything in the first week, which the week is how long we're going to do this. So you have a week to get with me via email or Facebook Messenger. You have to be able to verify yourself, all those things. After the results video is posted, if you don't after the week on day 8, then I move to alternate number 11, and you'll get your choice of what's left. And then after that is settled, then alternate number 12 will get a pick what is left. So I think I've got it all covered. No, to those that have asked recently, I don't sell these things. I have a great trepidation about sending something to someone that did fly when it was in my hands, but maybe it's on his last legs or something like that. And then you pay for it and then you get it and it doesn't fly. That would bother me quite a great deal, and I'm certain it would bother somebody else who had paid money. You know, even for something that, say you bought something for $50 and the retail value was $150. If it doesn't fly when you get it, you still feel robbed. And that's one of the reasons I've stayed away from that stuff. I would rather just do giveaways on the channel and everybody have an equal opportunity to win something. These are going to be running various versions of Betaflight, various versions of a tune. They should mostly be pretty, not locked in necessarily, but 70+% of the way to a really good tune. Where it has props, I will include props. But again, no batteries. We'll be shipping. Batteries are up to you. Okay, good luck, everyone.